Alrighty folks, Christian Grest here. I'm back with the Bear Creek Arsenal BC 102 Grizzly. This is basically a Gen 3 Glock clone pistol. Since the patent expired on the Generation 3 Glocks, everybody's coming out with these things. And this is a super budget-minded pistol. I've already put a few hundred rounds through it, and so far it's been 100%. Pretty happy with it. Love the grip, love the features. So today I'm going to run some more rounds through it. I'm also going to go ahead and throw a suppressor in the mix with some 147 grade subsonics and see how that does. So anyways, enough yapping. Let's go ahead and get to shooting. Did lock back on the last round, but a lot of times that's me kind of riding that slide release with my thumbs high grip. So anyways, let's put more rounds through it. So also a big thanks to my friend Mike over at Links Defense. He sent out a couple of bags for me. Been a customer of his a long time. He sent me stuff before. I've purchased stuff with my own money, of course. So just wanted to give a shout out to him. I'm using the Concord range bag today. Has plenty of spots for your pistols, your gear, all that fun stuff. So again, much appreciated to Links Defense for sending me this bag. I absolutely love it. Look at that. Got that little 4-inch target. Alrighty, looking pretty good so far. Alrighty, so I got my Rugged Obsidian 9 can out here in the full length config. I got some AAC 147 grade subsonic loads, and let's see how this thing sounds and runs with the Rugged on there. So I will say that I think the spring on this is maybe a little on the weak side. It's not, the slide's not locking all the way home after each shot. But we'll keep running it. It does sound really good. Probably with a spring change, it would make that function 100%. Oh yeah. Alrighty, folks. Definitely doesn't run very good suppressed with subs on here. Like I said, probably the recoil spring assembly, stronger spring, it would probably run better. But I just wanted to try it and see. I'll be honest, I don't really shoot a lot of handguns suppressed like this. Typically, most of the time I'm running rifles and PCCs. But just wanted to run it since it is a threaded barrel. The threaded barrel can also be used for some sort of a compensator or something along those lines. So always nice to have those options. Alrighty, folks, got about 500 rounds or so through the Bear Creek Arsenal Grizzly 102 Glock Gen 3 clone. It's basically about the size of a Glock 19. Now, I did have a couple issues with this on today's range session when I was letting the slide go home. It's like the trigger didn't fully reset, or it de-resetted itself. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know if I was holding it or doing something weird. I'll kind of look at the footage and see. But that's something I'm going to keep an eye on. 500 rounds might be time to take this thing apart, do a little bit of a cleaning and inspection anyways. But other than that one little malfunction I had, I also had the slide not locking back on the last round a few times. But again, that's this thumb right here. I kind of have that high thumbs grip, and very oftentimes I'm bumping that slide release. So I know that's me, because as soon as I mentally adapt for that and keep my thumb down, it stops happening. So anyways, for the money, so far pretty impressed with this thing here. Strictly today I ran, the S&B 115 grain. I ran some subsonics. The subsonic stuff, didn't like that, didn't like the suppressor. Again, I think that's a recoil spring change if you want to run suppressed. I just wanted to see how it would do. But so far, fairly impressed with this thing. Like I said, the texture, the grip, the ergonomics is better than Glock. Trigger's on par with a Glock, and you know, I'm gonna keep pushing my way to 1,000 rounds on this, and then give you guys my final thoughts. But so far, it's definitely pretty positive, especially for the price. And you know, I am an affiliate with Bear Creek Arsenal, so if you head over to my website and you use the affiliate link, the channel does get a kickback. So anytime you guys use those, I truly appreciate it. Any questions or comments, put those down below. What are you guys' thoughts so far on this Bear Creek Grizzly BC 102 Glock 19 clone? Like it, love it. Any suggestions? Anything you guys want to see on this thing? I am going to be running some defensive loads through this as well, just to see how it fares. Because let's be honest, most folks are really concerned with stuff like this for defensive use. So we want to see how that does. But anyways, I appreciate y'all watching as always, and I will catch you on the next video. Y'all take it easy.